you try to do your best to be a social being, and if you do not live up to that reputation, yeah, you question yourself.
There is an emotion there. How you use that emotion, that matters.
Ibad Ahmed is an Erasmus Mundus student from Pakistan. He studies journalism at Aarhus University. Last year, he left his country, leaving behind part of his culture.
Ramadan is coming, and then there will be Eid. Certainly, I want to be with my friends during that time. I want to have tea at a particular shop. So these things are something that are very much established in our life, in our personality as we grow old. And when we don't do it, there is that space, there is that void. That void creates loneliness.
Christoph Ganshorn, an economics student from Germany, started his exchange year last semester in Amsterdam. This semester, he studies at Aarhus University. For him, loneliness has another definition.
The feeling of being excluded from the people who surround you. Also the feeling of not really having a connection to other people. Yeah, also feeling like there's something missing inside you. Either I try to break this loneliness directly, so get to know new people, meet with friends, sometimes as well reading literature.
Christoph started learning Danish during COVID in his free time. A 45-minute YouTube video is all he needed to find his way into mastering the language.
Me learning Danish helps to interact better with the Danish people, to better integrate here.
When you speak to someone in your home language, there are certain expressions that only that language captures.
In January, right after Christoph arrived in Denmark, he started practicing with his flatmates in his dorm. Now, he speaks it very fluently.
Må du betale for at gå ind?
Nej, det er gratis.
Ja.
Det er virkelig nice. Der er helt vildt mange planter, sådan, så har de sådan Sydamerika og Nordamerika. Sådan.
Det er virkelig. Jeg må gå der.
Ja, det er virkelig nice.
Yeah, even if it's just a short talk, usually speaking to people helps a lot. Here in the dorm, just a few sentences, and even if I don't have the biggest motivation to talk to people, I come back to my room with a quite good feeling.
Ibad overcomes his feeling of loneliness by filling the cultural gap he's experiencing. He gets back to his language, Urdu, through poetry and music.
It hits straight to your heart. It's something that brings closer to what you are thinking, what you feel like, and it's a very good companion. It gives a feeling, and that feeling kills that loneliness. Let there be some unblossomed flowers. Let there be some colors missing in our world. Let there be an unopened window. Let some words be unsaid. Let some words be unheard.
You have to spend time with yourself. Sooner or less, you're alone in your life.
Life is never this. It's always this. It's just that when it is this, how you're gonna make it there. And if it is there, you always have to remember that the downslide will come.
But sometimes it's not possible to fight that feeling. So I would rather just make myself conscious of what's going on. So you have this feeling, but this is only a side product of good things in your life.
Maybe that 5 minutes of just sitting alone and just looking at the sky or something new, that brings something that tells us something, that tells us about life, that tells us about some certain emotions that we don't get exposure to when we look at the world. And that exposure, wow, that is where the real pleasure is. But it's not trendy, it's not sexy. If it is not sexy enough, we don't go for it. We should go for it.